up, man? This is As a Man, back with another one, you know what I mean? Not a long one, here for a short time, you know what I mean? Here for a good time. Bless y'all with some game, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, it's gonna come to a time in life, bro, where you're gonna have to decide, bro. You're gonna have to be like, hey, man, some shit just gonna have to change in life, you know what I mean? You gonna start to, you know what I mean? My nigga, you just gotta step up, you know what I mean? Like, in certain ways, you step up, you know, as a man. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers can say, yo, attire don't matter and shit like that, but that shit do matter. You know, look at a man like Kevin Samuels. You know what I mean? You see a nigga dressed like that, you know he about business. You know what I mean? Niggas can say that nigga fruity or whatever like that, or whatever the case may be. Who knows? But aside from that, business wise, a regular nigga ain't fucking with him. You know what I mean? And it's gonna start with the way you dress. A lot of times, bro. You know, I intentionally went to this Google search. I typed in dirty Nike slides, bro, because this is where it started for me. You know what I mean? I started noticing, like, bro, like they was making dudes into bitches a lot of ways more than one. You know what I mean? Like through the clothes and food and all that shit like that. But really, it started with the slides. Like, you know what I mean? Like they started from the bottom to the top with us. You know what I mean? But slides. You know, first niggas was wearing slides with you know, when people really went into slides like that. You know, like when you would just see like athletes wear like slides, and you'd be like, damn, where the fuck they get those from? You know, like track runners or the cool athletes, like they had a Nike slide with the big check on it, with with some socks and some, you know, track pants on or some shit like that, But over time, slides got more popular, with the black community and shit like that. First, like how it usually does with a lot of things. Niggas who wear our slides with socks. You know what I mean? So eventually that shit branched out. More and more people started wearing slides. You know what I mean? And with the more and more people wearing slides, you seen the comfortability of wearing slides, and motherfuckers just let their slides look and be any kind of way. You know what I mean? Be like these slides right here, like the dirty slides. You know what I mean? It gets to a point, nigga, you wearing slides that's fucked up, still trying to keep them hoes alive, and it's like, damn, let them hoes go. Man, a partner of mine a long time ago, that nigga had to tell me, bro, you need to let them hoes go, because niggas just comfortable wearing them hoes. And being comfortable wearing shit like that doesn't breed good things. You know what I mean? In my opinion, wearing slides and shit like that, it don't bring you nothing good. You know what I mean? You start looking bad and doing bad and shit like that. It's like wearing the dusty Nike Air Forces. You know what I mean? Now, ain't nothing wrong with no black Air Forces unless them hoes clean. Ain't nothing wrong with no shoe. Bitch got to be clean. You know what I mean? But it's just like wearing the dusty Forces. So, man, it came to a point where I was like, man, I ain't wearing no motherfucking slides no more, bro, because I just seen the destructive behavior in it and the destructive nature, and I was like, I don't want nothing to deal with it, bro. So this is just one thing, you can implement into your life as a man, bro. You know what I mean? Cut certain things off, easy things like fucking slides. I noticed, bro. Like, hold on, real quick. Let me spit. I noticed when I was wearing slides a lot, bro. I didn't care about I didn't care how I dressed or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't care about nothing really. I was wearing the same thing, same bullshit ass slides. Just sliding through life. You know what I mean? And that gets niggas to act more like bitches, because I know most of you niggas are single mama raised and shit like that. So so you done heard your mama with the house shoes on, just sliding, just putting the fucking feet on the ground. And that's what I would start to notice, and I'd be like, bro, this bitch made behavior. I got to cut this shit. I don't want no parts of this kind of lifestyle, bro. So a nigga stop doing that shit, bro. So you niggas, bro, like this is something that the Most High came on down and told me to do personally, and now I'm giving this game to y'all a few years later, bro. Like, hey, man, cut that shit out. Fuck them slides, dog, man. Look at this shit, bro. They got niggas having tutorials on how to clean Nike slides. Bro, when them bitches just be some one and done, you know what I mean? This motherfucking shit should just be something that you wear, when you at the pool, the beach, Or shit, my nigga, if you getting a pedicure or some shit like that done, my nigga, and I ain't saying, get a pedicure every fucking 2 weeks or some shit like that, my nigga. You get a pedicure when your feet all beat up and shit like that, my nigga. Yeah, cause you gotta maintain, my nigga, stay in the game. You know what I mean? But look at this shit, bro. Bro, the ones down here on the left, the lower left, like that's something like a bitch will wear. You know what I mean? Man, and hey, on the bottom right, bro, nigga had a pair of those, bro, and the slides would be busted like that. Niggas still be trying to wear it. I done seen niggas put tape on slides, bro. And I feel like just that whole thing like that, bro, like that brings down that kind of shit brings down a society. You know what I mean? And plus, I'm against wearing Crocs too. I don't wear that shit either. I feel like shoes like that, those plastic joints, it breeds in a lazy behavior, and that's what I started to notice. And I was like, I don't want to be lazy. I don't want to wear lazy shit, and that is lazy shit. Those are lazy clothes. Yeah, my nigga, it's cool to wear them bitches inside the house or something like that. Yeah, a nigga do some shit like that. But as far as going around and shit like that outside in public, nah, dog. As a man, bro, we stepping like as a man. Ain't none of that bullshit going on, dog. You feel me? We gotta step as a man in life, bro, because if you don't, the younger generation follow you. The shit, my nigga, the bitches follow you because, nigga, as much as they say they don't need a man or want a man or some bullshit, what the fuck these hoes be saying, nigga, they follow and watch us and do what we do. So, shit, my nigga, you gotta step up because we are God in human form. You know what I mean? Shit, the black man all the way over to the pale skin man. You know what I mean? Hey man, we God in human form. In certain extents, to that side. You know what I mean? But hey man, there's a lot of people walking out here and shit like that. They don't like that. But yeah, man, I just had to come here and bless y'all today, man, with this game. You know what I mean? Cut certain shit off. And the easy thing to do right now, cut them motherfucking slides off. Niggas ain't rocking them hoes, dog. You need to cut that shit off, man. Real nigga shit, dog. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.